All right, whenever you're ready, mister.
Welcome back, Clarksplace. This is the fiberglass topper that I just picked up in Indiana to put on the, sitting outside there, the 2016 F-150. Windows were pretty easy to take out. They're just screws on the inside for a frame that screws into the frame on the outside, so it just kind of sandwiches it together.
Yeah,
so
that's just plexi right there at the edge, huh?
There's no, it's just fiberglass.
No real support. It's all in the glass.
It's all in the glass. It just sits on there. Took it out, took the light out, and same with the frame. These had two rivets that were a little bit of a bear to get out of there.
Yeah, it looked like it had been mounted a different rear window on it, maybe.
At one time they changed it. It does look like it had been repainted, even though it was new. So it may have been scratched. Maybe they touched it up. It's supposed to have been ordered for a firehouse or something, and it was a mistake. Because the other side is one big solid panel. It does not have this window on the other side. So it's a lot of red. But it's going to be...
Looks like prime real estate for a Clarksplace
logo.
Yeah, we might
put our Clarksplace logo here. And that is actually Dr. Pepper red on the car, or the truck.
Yeah, so we'll paint it.
We'll paint it that color. Put the window back in. Put it on top of the car. The only thing that held this on was four of these massive clamps, which they go on the inside under the cab and just
we just
tighten down. They just zipped out. Guy said 4 of these, you can drive it anywhere. We will put along the edge sticky foam tape all the way around, and then we'll wire the wire.
So what's your next steps that you're doing here?
Next step will be, we're going to wipe it all down with Prep-Sol because there's a lot of dirt and that may be some wax on it.
Yeah, somebody could have waxed this at some point.
We're going to wipe it all down with Prep-Sol, get all the oil and grease off of it. Then we'll probably take 600, 800 and completely scuff it all down, prime it, and then block it, and hopefully it blocks out real nice. If we have to sand a couple times, do a couple blocks.
I can see the reflection of the trees and everything out there.
I mean, it's fiberglass.
It looks fairly decent. It's orange peely, but it's not too bad there. But I think, like you said, if we get some primer, we get some sealer on it, and block it all down, it should be really slick, like your truck. But your truck has a little factory orange peel to it too.
And then when we get that done, because we're going to prime all that when we prime the rest of the parts out here, then we will knock that down again for probably 1,200, 2,000, and shoot sealer on it. So it'll all be white. And then we're going to try, probably on some pieces of metal that we have, to prime, put on the sealer, and then do some spray outs. Because when you're working with this translucent type of color that is, which shows your lights and your darks, according to how the curve is.
And metal flake. You have a lot of metal flake in that too. And
we'll do a spray out to see how many coats do we need to put on here before we clear it to make it match the truck.
Okay.
So hopefully it will match 100%, and it'll look like...
Oh, there's no hopefully. We got to make it match.
So, but still got to buy the paint yet, which I don't know what that color's called, but we'll go down and get the paint at the paint store and have them mix it.
Yep, cool.
So we won't do anything on the inside. Just leave it natural.
I think that's fine, just white like it is, don't you?
I mean, we'll clean it off, but
yeah, maybe we'll pressure wash it. Yeah, pressure wash all that, get all the gunk out of all the. I mean, those are all just the hairs and the fibers of the fiberglass that dust has settled on.
Yeah, and it's set outside at the dealer for, it could be a year or two, so it's got a lot of road dust in it.
Okay, cool. So next step will be, well, next video probably we'll do all the wiping down, sanding, priming, sealing, and painting will probably be the next video. So
should be
good intro to the camper topper.
Right.
Anything else for now?
Should be it.
Okay. Any phrase for the day?
Just stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye.
Wipity, 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 wipe, 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 wipe a roo.
doggy. Using some TransStar, wipe it all down, get all the wax and grease and all that good stuff off of it.
Oh, hold on. I wasn't recording. I had just turned it on. Okay, so we're using some 1200 grit. They got a little pad to them. That Velcro's onto the intermediate pad there. And then we're just going to knock this down a little. I can see the orange peel that you just started scuffing. You can see that it's got a little orange peel. It's taking the orange peel out. So that'll make that super slick. Then we'll have something some scratches in it for the primer to stick to. And then 1200 will be plenty of scratch. We'll block that down and then seal it and then color it. Okay. Dueling banjos here. Yep.
All right, here we go. Pops has got his little orbital sander here. He's going to town, and I jump in here. We'll duel some banjos singing here for you. And there's quite a bit of sandpaper we started going through here. It just really pilled up. I don't know if we didn't get all the wax off. It was just the type of gel coat and the clear coat that was on this topper, but in the live audio you'll hear us say that it pretty much pilled up. You do a couple passes and then it was just all pilled up and started pigtailing on us. I think we'll also show here in this video kind of what the pigtailing is and what it looks like. But yeah, you do a couple passes and you see us ripping off like crazy used sandpaper pads here as we do a little bit, and then you'll see us take a little break. I'm moving the camera there, sorry about that. But yeah, do a couple little passes here, and then all of a sudden it was just start like it would not sand and break that surface. So I did a golf cart not long ago, and it had some fiberglass like this, and it seemed to sand really good, but this was just a different animal altogether. So back to some live audio here.
All right, to show you kind of how it turned out, what we were doing with the sandpaper is it was all pilling up. You can see got down into the red a little bit in some places on a couple of the times we were sanding, but sandpaper pills up. You can get about 3 or 4 good swipes. Took, what'd you say, 12, Pop? 12 pads it took to do this. 12 different sandpaper discs to get it all. We should have wet sanded it. Probably. With water, it wouldn't have pilled up and it would have kept it washed away. We probably could have done it with 4 or 5. Yeah. But luckily we have 10,000 pads. Yeah, we got a big deal on these. So. All right, so last that we'll do, we'll come around the edge. You can see it's still shiny. Hopefully you can see that hasn't been sanded. A little more detail in there. Detail around all the edges. Oh, you were really pigtailing over here. Yeah. Lots of little swirlies. Looks like you got down into it, but still just getting through the clear coat. You can see it takes away all that orange peel there. So, yep. All right. Next stage is more sanding and then primer. Prime and dirt topper. Eight and 8 for full guns. Mixed already? Yeah, I just mixed it. I'm recording, putting it on there. Oh, you got it recorded. Not time lapse? Nope, just regular. Yeah, we need to empty the compressor too soon. You gonna put a couple coats on?
I will. Might go on.
Here, where's your cap?
Might go on good. Still looking good.
Did you wipe it again?
Yeah, white. Blown off. It's still blown off.
Thought I saw, yeah, it's blown up though. Did you wipe it before you blew the whole garage out?
Yes.
Then it needs to be wiped again.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Alright, where's your rag at?
Probably just mainly top.
Did you wipe that bottom edge down there really good?
Yeah. You blew it, didn't you?
Yeah, I blew the whole edge out, but... Here, wipe it. Let me wipe that. Just to be certain.
Goes on nice and smooth.
Did you turn on the compressor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll probably need to be coated.
Oh, you can tell it's not coating it?
It's coating it, but it's... I mean, I'm still going to seal it. That's really the coat I need to worry about with the color. I think 2 coats will go quick. Stuff dries so fast. We have plenty. I don't think we're going to get much done on yours.
No, I need activator.
Yeah.
Spray down into that crack a little bit. Go back. Yeah, just like that. You're a little light here too. Yep, there you go. That's perfect. Yeah.
Maybe do another coat or not.
No, you don't.
I'd have to mix up just a little bit more.
I can mix up more if you want to do another round.
Yeah, because there's still, I can still see little red spots in the lines in it.
All right, cool. We'll do another coat here. Second verse, same as the first.
That's right.
Looks good. Hey, you can see your lines.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the lines. That's nice.
Well, because you're spraying at an angle too. See how you're at a 45-degree angle.
I know.
You want me to spray it so I can get it straight on?
You want to do the top?
Yeah, I'll do the very top.
Because I can't get up as high. A good high build primer. After this cures out, won't take long. Block it all down, and tomorrow we're going to buy the paint to match the truck, which the truck is right there. It's kind of a maroon color. We're going to do some spray out on some other metal and see how thick we need to go with paint, since it's translucent, to see how many coats we need to put to match that color on the truck. Bow edge is red. Yeah. Looks pretty slick. And then we'll paint it. Well, I'm going to seal it first. Get white sealer on it. And then paint it with the color. And then clear it. And then put it back on the truck. After we put, of course, we got all the glass to put back in it, which it's just a bunch of screws, so it should go quickly. And we will probably put it on the truck first. It's lighter with all the glass out of it. But this will block down and be even slicker than what it was when it was just a, I don't know, I guess fiberglass gel coated and cleared. This took out a lot of that. We sanded a lot of the clear coat off, blocked it. Now we're putting the high build primer on it, and we will block that. And then we'll, like I say, then we'll put the sealer, and we'll probably even make sure there's no nibs or nubs in it. It could come through the paint. We'll probably hit that as well with maybe some 1200 or 2000, just to make sure it's as slick as it can be. Sorry about the compressor.
I fixed his wagon.
Yeah, he's gone.
Go around the back and I'm about out. So
Yeah, I think so.
mixed up the right amount.
It was starting to spit.
That'd be it. That's using all your paint.
Yeah.
Cool.